Lovely to meet you all. I'm going to share my screen now with my presentation, and if there are any problems with this, please let me know. So hopefully you can see my screen now. Perfect. Lovely. So lovely to meet you all. So my name is Alistina Ho. I am a foundation doctor at University Hospital Southampton in the United Kingdom, and I am also course director of the Get Ready for Medicine course for all the online and the face-to-face courses in Switzerland, Canada, and also London. So I just thought I'll start this with letting you guys know a little bit about me, and then I'll tell you a little bit about my pathway to become a doctor. And then afterwards, hopefully, that'll give you an understanding of how this course kind of came to life from my experience and all the different experiences that myself and everyone that I've worked with have then developed this course into. So I am a graduate from University of Southampton and stayed on to become a junior doctor at University Hospital. I aspire to become an anaesthetist, and I'm working towards specialist training now I'm about to finish my foundation training, which is, of course, I'm not going to go into today with regards to the UK system, but it's about 8 years training until I'll become a consultant, fingers crossed. Other things I'm interested in is I am really interested in medical education, hence the reason why actually, in fact, starting this course kind of made me realise how much I love teaching and how important it is, I think, to hopefully inspire other people to want to teach and share their experiences with everyone. And some pictures of a hockey stick and someone running is because, of course, outside medicine, it's really important to keep a really good work-life balance, and hence the reason why I think keeping active is really essential in especially quite a stressful career. So a little bit about my journey into medicine. So I knew I wanted to be a doctor since I was about 7, but that's quite an unfortunate case that my mum passed away when I was quite young from a brain tumour. So I realised from then, actually, I wanted to do a career that wanted to help other people. And of course, as a child, I was quite naive. I didn't know how difficult it was. That all I said when I was younger was that I want to be a doctor, but not knowing actually how much work I needed to put into it. Then next stage would be GCSE. So of course, those of you who are not from the UK, this is quite an important exam at the age of 16 that you'll be taking. That will be the first set of exams that are important for university application. For me, GCSEs went well. It wasn't amazing. It was okay. It was good enough to get into medicine. However, hence the reason under the A-level part, I put a little man with a question mark and scratching their head, because that was exactly how I felt during my A-levels, because actually I didn't do very well in my first year of my A-levels. I did, in fact, quite poorly, to the point where if I carried on at that pace, I would no way would have got into medicine, because I ended up in my AS levels, which is slightly different to now. We were very lucky that our 2-year A-levels split into first year and second year. And my first year, I did really badly and didn't get any A's at all, and was quite far off them. So at that point, and that was when I was going to apply for medicine, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm never going to get in. And despite I've done lots of work experience everywhere, in a care home, in a hospital, I just don't have good enough grades. But actually, quite luckily, I just worked my absolute socks off for my second year of my A-levels. And I managed to get quite good, much better than what I expected, and exceeded over 3 grades improvement for each of my A-levels. And I managed to get 2 A stars and an A for my A-level exams, which then opened up lots of different options for me. But of course, I was applying beforehand, so I would have used my previous grades for it. So I got all rejections the first time around I applied for medicine. And I ended up going to Newcastle University I studied biomedical sciences for 1 year. And at the same time, I applied again for medicine, and I got 2 offers for medicine second time round, which then I went to the University of Southampton to study. So, of course, my pathway wasn't as straightforward as a lot of people, and there was definitely lots of ups and downs, and it was definitely challenging. So that really did lead me to inspire me to think about actually how can I help other people with this really difficult pathway, because of course there's lots of different things. Grades is one of them, but actually how do I show that I can be a good doctor? How can I develop my character to actually be able to deal with this such a stressful job? So that's why this kind of inspired me to create this course in my third year of study at Southampton University. And now we're very lucky that we've been running for about 4 years now. And each year I feel we get stronger and stronger. And from one or two courses in London to now, last year we had a course in Canada, and this May we had an online course in May which ran amazingly. And now we're also running a further online course in the summer with our new course in Camp Canada and Camp Switzerland. Canada last year, Switzerland is now this coming summer. And it's all very, very exciting.